Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, guys? What's going on, Crisis out here? It's time for some game dev, World of Grimm style. Here we go. What's up, GD Grace? Good morning. Cody, good morning. How you doing today? Good to see you guys. Alright, so while we were off stream, we made 2 new cards. They're combined together, becoming one powerful card. No way. They are. One is the... Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Huh. I forgot to pull changes. Hold on a second. I forgot to pull the update. By George. There we go. Amazing stuff like that just kind of fixes. It just fixes it better. Love it. Okay. We have 2 new cards. One's collectible, one's not collectible. Right? Well, the one that is collectible is the Hans Bean Farmer. On a play, shuffle 5 magic beans into your deck. Well, what does the magic bean do? I'm happy you asked. So a magic bean, can't click this. I wish I could click over here and it'd show me the next one, right? A magic bean gives you +1 attack, gives the bean farmer +1 attack for every bean in play, including itself. So, if you have played a magic bean, Hans gets 1 attack. 1 more attack. If you play another magic bean, he gets 2 more attack. Right? Effectively, all 5 beans gives him 15 attack. This pairs with cards. This pairs with cards like Prince Ivan. Magic beans are 1 mana. Play all 1 mana cards from your deck. All the beans get dumped out. Right? This works with cards like King of the Birds because of the +1 synergy for attack power. Also works with Frog King for +1 attack power. Handless Maiden makes all of your beans 0. Oh no, sorry, it makes them 1. Doesn't make them 0. My bad. We can't do that. Just kidding. Where's the Golden Bird? Golden Bird makes all of your beans 0. But cards in your hand cost 1 less mana next turn. Right? Just a very, very decent card. It's also come to my attention just by looking at this now. Dust Rider, what's up, dude? How you doing? Come to my attention right now that cards like Little Mermaid, right? Up to attack and health values of all cards in your row. Synergize with Master Thief and makes them cost 0. That's sick. That is sick. What's creating my cards? I create my cards. I actually created a card editor. Oops. Created a card editor. Lets me build on top of the card and mark what kind of effects it has and all that stuff. Add the picture, right? And then I can choose to save the card or discard the card. I'm using the Midjourney AI to create prompts. We actually experimented last night a little bit too. After creating this is a magic bean. It looks like that one. That's pretty sick, right? So after creating that, I took the bean farmer that we chose, which is this guy, and we ran it through some variants to see what it would do. We had to create a chibi version, which is not chibi but close. We added to a Day of the Dead version, which is freaking awesome. The vampire version of the Bean Farmer looks legit. Right? Here's the pixel art version. This is pixel art. That looks pretty cool. Here's a Disney cartoon Pixar render of him. Like, this does so much stuff. It's crazy. Here's a kid version. Sick. Very cool. So, with that, we had one bug. We were playing at the laptop yesterday, and Snake Prince is bugged, right? I need to make these larger. They take up more space. They're way too hard to see. This is all copyright? Nope. World of Grimm, Grimm's Fairy Tales, public domain. It's all public domain. Art copyrighted? No, Midjourney's art is not copyrighted. Midjourney's art is your creation. They have had some issues in the past with the content that they study is not public domain. However, I believe that they have adjusted most of that in the new version 4. But this art is not created from anywhere. It doesn't exist anywhere else. Technically, I have copyright. No way. And we just need a minimum viable product to be able to go to Kickstarter with it, and also go to different publishers with it as well. And see if we can get anything for funding to hire help and get a network dev and all that fun stuff. But I like the art style a lot. I think it works out really well. Art looks badass, right? Some of this art is just insane how good it is. Have you seen some of the Realm art? So all the places that you can play the game at, like Atlantica. Like, it's sick, right? The tallest tower, so insane. Do you have for us to go through all the code and make it work for multiplayer? Not really, though. Cody, all that's required for multiplayer is when, all that's required for multiplayer, right, is where did you play the card, and then it executes on the person's, like, what cards got played and where. When you hit end turn, they hit end turn also. So that has to be communicated when they press the button. And then what cards get played in what realm. The game can do all the code of watching it all, of having it all unfold. It's just two things. Really, it's two different small instances. Right? Because it should duplicate itself until the server that I played a card I clearly couldn't play. You can't. It literally doesn't let you. Okay, lowest attack power here wins. Let's play Piff Paff Poultry on this side. Piff Paff Poultry, +1 attack power each time you play a card. Think about cheating? Oh, we're gonna have to have an anti-cheat in the game, for sure. So Beggar Woman lets them draw a card, which is great for them, not for us. Why did we go to +2? Where did we gain 2 power from? Weird. Didn't gain any power yet. Each time you play a card. Okay, so we're gonna play Earl King. Cool. I suppose card games don't have too much to worry about on the networking side, right? Yeah, it's just that after you play a card, you have to verify that person is not cheating, for sure. So the Earl King is +1 attack power every time a card loses health. I don't know why we're randomly gaining extra attack power randomly. I don't actually know where that's coming from. Seems like a weird bug. Player POI slots, cards. Okay. We got attack power from cards. It doesn't say what card it came from though. Time a card loses health. No card has lost health yet. Weird. Okay. Let's go to play Jorindel. The grandmother. The grandmother got added to the side, so because she got added to the side, we buffed Poultry even more. Okay. We Golden Princess here? No, no one's gonna die. We can Hansel. Dorinda. Hansel gives us Gretel, which I think is a little bit broken. We might need to nerf this. I feel like you don't double Hansel's attack, just Gretel's attack, because more oftentimes than not, you're effectively putting 14 power or 4, 8 plus another 3, 11 power on the battlefield in one turn, which is not a big deal, but it can be, right? So let's play Gretel over here. Okay. Weird. I see where the buff is happening from. We're gonna play Thumbling on this side just to. Yeah, see, we're at 13. Shoemaker. Oh, we won by 1. Voice. Then we should be getting collection level as well. Yep, 27. Okay, cool. It's not updating Faithful Henry's game board. Why? We're getting a slew of tiny bugs. It's getting a little weird. Little tiny bugs that shouldn't be happening. We're gonna allow them. Weird. Okay. Where's end match? It'd be in the game turn manager, and that's what I want. Okay. Update game board. Oh, I see. Ah. Instantiate it if he needs to. Same thing here. We're only gonna do this if there is more than one. Cool, I like that. We're only gonna activate the card play system if there is reason to card play. Okay. The wolf would be the same thing. If there is more. Okay. If wolf.count greater than 0. Card play action recurring true. This. Seconds. Cool. Okay. And then we wait a while, then we update the game board. Okay. Then we get a second, and then we do whether you win or not. Sick. Good to me. Okay. Now We have an issue with Snake Prince. I need to put Snake Prince in my deck and play him. Right. We need to go in and fix our current issues that exist before we go in and add more cards. Because I want to add more cards constantly, right? Like, especially with now that we've added the Hans the Bean Farmer. I want to show you how he plays too. But I want him to be in a deck that actually does something for him. Well, I can just get rid of Maiden Moline and put Hans in. That'll work better. There we go. Okay, Snake Prince I need to add in also. So let's get rid of Jorindel. And we'll add Snake Prince. Okay. Good old mystery chest. We need to tier these. We need to tier these. What's it called? Those locations. Really great seeing this game come along. I think it looks great. I think it looks really cool. I'm really happy with how it's turning out. So here's the Thumbling. Thumbling gives an opponent random card in your opponent's hand plus 1 mana. So it literally just screws up the opponent. Right? See? 3, 6. Nice. Especially with a double. Moonlit Lake is broken with on-play double cards. Like especially this. If I shovel 10 magic beans in my deck, this might be disgusting. Since I just had 10 random cards now too. Now we have way too many beans in our deck, is that right? Yep, look at all these beans. Bean, 5 beans here. Right? And if we were to play Prince Ivan, we could literally get all of these beans out. Or almost all of them, and just buff this guy like crazy. So if we play a bean, and we play Catronel, is not going to be good for us. Play Hansel. Hansel can give us 2 Grettles, so that's where it's so useful, right? Okay. The frogs are turning, but they're not updating the game board. Okay, so I buffed him. I need to play another bean here, but not till the end game. Right, so here's another bean. We'll play another bean on this side. So this should buff him to 5, right? Okay. There he goes, he's 5 now. So that's working out. We're gonna play Gretel. Play Gretel here. We're not gonna draw. We're not gonna draw the card we want anyway. So we'll play Gretel. And Gretel will double buff herself to 16. So this is where she gets broken, right? That's where cards like Gretel get broken with Moonlit Lake. Watch. 16, 12. They double buffed Hansel as well. That is disgustingly broken. We need just pure stats here. Maid Moline is bad because of Rumpelstiltskin to attack power every time opponent's card loses health. So we can't play Maid Moline. This is what deck am I playing against? Am I playing against the Fury deck? I don't know. Maid Moline's a bad play for us. Corpse Bride is annoying. I think we catch Renelge. Come on. Catch Renelge into Corpse Bride to disable her ability. No, you know what? Maid Moline's 4 attack, man. I'll be getting done with the raid. So if we disable Maid Moline's ability to hurt everybody with Catronelge, that's fantastic. Especially against Rumpelstiltskin. Right? And I think that's how it's gonna work. Yes. Oh, hi, Grumpy Game Dev. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, hey there. How you doing? New interesting turn. Look at that. Ah! Who did we win? Did win. Boys. Yeah, I'll take it. Take it. Guys, if you're not already following Grimm, begin to give him some love. He's a super cool developer. He streams more consistently than I do. He's great. Give him some love. What are you up to nowadays? It's time for adulting. Always a good time. I missed yesterday because of ice storm. Oh my god, you had an ice storm? Woo! Alright. Well, thanks for hanging out as always. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. So that's that. You're good to go there. Looks good to me. So now we gotta add in, let's add in a thing that shows up porting old basic text adventures into modern Visual Basic. That's sick. I bought a book on Kickstarter that should be here any moment now, ish. That is a text adventure game. It's called like 50 Years of Text Adventures or something like that. Can't remember what it's actually called. Yep. 50 Years of Text Games. From Oregon Trail to AI Dungeon. Yeah. Looks pretty awesome. I'll let you borrow it. Okay. So, let's in here. You don't have to drive here, though, to get it. Go right over to get it? Sounds good. Yeah, it's not here yet. I kickstarted it last year, so I'm hoping it comes in soon. I think he said by June or something like that. Alright. We want a turn 1 thing, turn 2 thing, turn 3 thing that appears. Let's have it come in from the right and go out left. Or have it come up and come up from the bottom, zoom in slowly and fade out. I like that. I like that. Okay. I like that one. We want to put that on game UI. No. Could be a new thing. Turn visualizer. Whee! Okay. Canvas. Canvas. Overlay. I did not do this right. Here we go. What's up, water retard? How you doing? Oh, hey, how are you doing? So scale screen size is wrong. 1080 by 1920. Okay. So then we add in an empty that blocks. So we add a blocker in. Right. That would be a UI image. That is a white box. Well, it doesn't matter what it is, because it can be the size of anything. It needs to stretch it completely. Right, look at that great picture. No one ever knew. Not too bad, you're doing good, man. That's a blocker. We're gonna add in a canvas group. Turn on and off. We're gonna add in inside the blocker. We're gonna add in a image. That is 400 by 250. Right? We're gonna do like a grayish color. Like a lightish gray color. Something that kind of like contrasts with it. And then inside it, we're gonna do. Do you remember, water retards? Do you remember when I used to do the 3 border? Because I thought it looked so good. I used to do, what was it? It was like a border of white, and then a border of black, and then a border of some random gray color. And it looked aesthetic, but it was ugly as crap. Oh, it was so bad. But that's when like everything used to be gray AF. Well, right now everything is gray. Life and Debt had that border. Yeah, it did. No, Life and Debt had custom borders. Life and Debt was a custom gray. Life and Debt was a custom gray. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It was a custom gray, okay? Life and Dead's gray was custom. Alright, we spent time on that gray. Look at that pic. It's pixel art. It is a pixel art gray, okay? I spent the amount of time I spent on that rounded pixel art, though. But let's get real. Okay, this game was wonderful, and you're just jealous. Okay, so how much of your stuff used to be just gray? Yeah, it was very. Nightfall is extremely gray. Nightfall was so gray. It was notoriously gray. Colorblind Crass Arrow was something else? Yeah, right? Oh my god. So funny. It was pretty funny. Look at one heavy tass. Middle. Love it. To be fair, it still defaults to dark mode colors for UI. Yeah, so do I. So do I. However, I don't add stupid crazy borders everywhere. I don't do that anymore. Do not do that. Although the only way I keep adding these bitmap shaders. I want to add the non-bitmap ones, but every time I do that, it screws with it because like a distant field surface is the one that they typically use, and it's screwing with it. I don't know how to fix that. I want to add a drop shadow without having to duplicate it and put it behind it. It's annoying. Mobile distance field surface. No, it's still visible. You can still see it. I know him making it look alright. Yeah, your UI looks fantastic. SSD? See? Not what I expected. Does it work, though? But does it work? Nope. It does not work at full length. Is it enough for a pop? No. Choked on a tennis ball. How you doing? Welcome. Love your name. That's great. That's some good stuff. Do I type? Do I hate that? No, I don't think I hate that. I think it's enough to be noticeable. I don't know. Distance field SSD. There's no weird blockiness surrounding it. It just looks pixely. Well, I'm also super zoomed in, but I don't mind that small outline. I would love to put a drop shadow behind it, but you know, how fair is that to me? Green? Lighting the drop shadow. Oh, here's an outline. Underlay. Underlay is the drop shadow. I'm literally making things up as I'm going. I don't even know what's going on in my life anymore. 3. -3. Is it doing anything? No. How far launched your game? 27 days? We're almost 1 full month in. 70 cards. Game's fully playable. Okay, so if I were to do... So for now, it's okay where it is. We're just not going to add in an outline yet. Okay. So it's not distance field SSD, right? So we'll just go back right now for now to the bitmap atlas. So This is the turn visualizer, so let's create that system. We don't need to create the system. We can actually drop this inside. No, it needs to be in front of everything. 100%. 100% needs to be in front of everything. We probably should do a sort order of max int. When we know for sure it's in front. Okay, so this is alpha off. I'll leave it on for now. Okay. Then this scene starts down here, right? And then it just goes up to 0. Gets slightly larger and fades out. Love it. So let's do that. Okay, so let's create a. I mean, I guess I could set an animation on that. I could. Yeah, 2 tweens better. 2 tweens better. Okay. We're gonna do a manager in here. I'm just gonna call this turn visualization manager. Love it. Turn visualization manager. But Christ, there's a Z in there. That's how you spell it. Okay. All right. Why isn't mono behavior updating and stuff? There we go. Thank you. Okay. CG. We need DGR tweening. We need a Text Mesh Pro. Public TMP text. At work we use British English encode and it sets you? Oh man. Wait, so do you spell visualization this way too? And then, obviously, British English changes this Z to an S, right? Which looks bad, in my opinion. But do you guys spell aluminum weird? I mean, I don't know how often you use aluminum in code, but like, at work, do you use aluminium? Aluminium? Okay, so text, we have a turn text. All right, so now we can literally go like this. We can do public void init new turn. Okay, spelled the same way. Wait, aluminium is spelled as, no, it's not. Aluminum. Aluminum. Isn't it aluminium like this? They had there's another extra I in there. It's not spelled the same way. Pretty much all of Unity is American English. Assume some Danish guy. I didn't know the difference. Named Mono Behavior. This is British English. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Z reminds you of when millennial kids add Z's to every S in the sense of the internet. Yeah, Z's are RS. for oh, you mean like the boys, like that? Good times. Okay. All right. So what we do here? Woo! Turn text. We also need a rect transform. I got it. You can type Crest. Rect transform turn rect. It's always spelled aluminium. No, it's not. There's no extra I in aluminum. It's literally aluminum. Look it up on the periodic table of elements. I'll concede I like some Americanisms, but equally some are dumb. It's just not a word. It is. It is. Aluminium is an extra I they added for some random reason to make you get more tired. Yeah. Periodic table of elements. Well, whoever writes it that way anyway. Where is it? Aluminum is... Shoot. Aluminum is a metal, obviously. It's in here somewhere. How do I spell aluminum? Did anyone find it? Just a pronunciation? No, it's spelled weird too. Is aluminum on here? Isn't it? Okay, maybe it's not on here. I thought it was. Because you don't burn aluminum. You can't really... Oh, isn't aluminum a chemical makeup or whatever? Is aluminum on the periodic table? The 13th element. I knew it was on there. Buttholes. There it is. Aluminum. Yeah, post-position metal. It's not burnable. That's why it's in that section. Yeah, it is not aluminium. It is aluminum. Okay. Never do science again. Fair. You're done college. You don't have to do science ever again. Isn't that great? Isn't it so great? Until you have kids. Then you're doing their science projects again. No, yeah, I literally had a throwback moment to my parents when my oldest daughter came home with a project to make a turkey. Like the turkey that was in there, that they had to disguise it not as a turkey. So she made it into a scarecrow. But me and my fiance helped make her this. So when she came back from it, we were like, so how did we do? And I went, wow, I literally sound like my parents right now. That is literally next level. So yeah, so basically as soon as you have kids and they're in public school or private school or whatever you choose to, after preschool, you literally become a child again. Because now I'm helping her with math. And I'm helping her read. And like... thought I was done this. Let's do a new do tween sequence. S dot append. First off, CG.alpha equals 0. I'm gonna convince Beth not to have kids. Brush up on this stuff every now and then. It's fair. It's fair. I think at 33 years old, I don't brush up on that stuff anymore. See you all in the afterlife. Can't wait to come back as a piece of grass. Okay, so CG.alpha is 0, CG.blocks raycast is true. CG.interactable, this doesn't change, that's always false. You can't interact with it. Okay. So we're gonna do a tween here of turnRect dot do anchor position y is going to go 0 over, I don't know, move up speed, zoom out speed, or increase zoom speed, fade speed. A piece of grass, am I the root? So it regrows, done after one winter. No, grass is always rooted. And grass gets cut, so you constantly get a haircut still. Good life, good life. The only problem that's bad is that you can be dug up by any animal for any reason. That part kind of sucks. Just being real. That part kind of sucks. All right, move up speed. Okay. Let's start append. Interval. Let's do a sec. So okay, so we'll do wait timer. Wait timer is fine. Okay, append interval wait timer. S dot append turnRect dot do scale. And we will increase it by to what? To the end value, so at 1.2 over increase zoom speed. And then we'll do another append. Dot do scale. No, dot, nope, it'd be CG dot do fade to 0 over fade speed. Okay. So now we add a delay to this guy. Right, so it's a little bit off. Works for me. So we should have that, right? New turn. So we need turn text. Turn text equals game turn manager turn number. We'll literally go like this. We'll do turn. Cool. Nice. Can it be an herb instead? The life where I know when someone uses my hair to make the food taste better seems interesting and also moderately creepy. If you think about it like that, where herbs are alive and you just get your tops of your hair chopped off to be used in cooking, it's a little weird. Interestingly weird, but weird nonetheless. Still weird, right? So we can s.append callback lambda expression CG alpha equals 0 turn rect dot anchor position equals new vector 2 of 0 negative 1100. Okay. CG dot blocks raycast is false, which turned into a game. Whew! It'd be an idle game, wouldn't it? Speaking of idle games, how's your idle on fields game going? Okay, so turn. The intense cooking game. Chop off the hair. Oh my god, let's put another like a horror-based game. Capture kids or people. Maybe not kids. You capture people and you plant them in the ground and you chop their hair in order to make food that you serve to guests. It's disturbing. Full on horror-based cooking game, man. I'm fixing my walking pad. Got a little walking thing I stand on so I don't have to. Standing pad? Walking pad? I don't know. I've got a pad I stand on so it doesn't hurt my feet when I stand here. Okay, so turn rect, do scale, delay, add a do fade, turn these off and move them after they're off. Right? And callback. Does the callback happen immediately or does it happen after this interval? I don't know the answer. Going alright, did some rework for interaction, fix some bugs. Sick. Awesome, man. Okay. This should work. This should work. Okay. We didn't turn the canvas group. Canvas alpha is on when we do this. Then we make it 0. We already have us off. Okay. Turns raycast off. Okay. Compile. Some rework. Oh, I read that already. We're back. Anesthesian fit. You need to fix your sleeping schedule. Currently, you get up at like 10. Start work, finish at 6:30. Get food, you're almost off to bed again. Dang. I'm jealous. I got up at 5:30 today. And I still have to get the kids ready for school. Okay, so... although it is Friday, I only have to make lunch for one kid today, which is great. I just really don't know what I'm giving her for lunch. I'll figure it out. Can't be that hard. Text. Correct transform. Move up speed. I don't know. 0.4 seconds. Wait timer. 1.5 seconds. Increase zoom speed. 1 second. Fade speed. 0.5. So then canvas. Never interactable. Blocks right cast. Are kids worth it? Yeah. They are a good time. It depends on it depends on how you look at it. Are they worth it monetarily? No. Are they worth it in the way that it fulfills your heart? Yes. Does it make you feel good when they accomplish something and they look at you and you're excited for them? Yes. You like seeing people succeed and fail in the funniest ways. I might have to show you this video. Guys. Humor me for a second. Strictly from a business perspective, no. They're terrible. They're terrible investments. Kids are terrible investments. Although the ROI could be good, as long as you get a nice, decent percentage return. Especially if they get a good job when they're older, or they own a good business when they're older. They make a lot of money. Or they're at least just good kids and they don't get in jail for some kind of weird thing. Then they could be good. Otherwise, no. Otherwise, it's just hot garbage. Okay, so where is this video? Hold on, guys. 1 second. The funniest thing I've ever witnessed. Okay. So my kids didn't like the ladybug out back. You're dependent on business decisions only to give another problem? Possibly. Okay. So, can you guys see this? Right. Okay. Alright. So there's a ladybug on the trampoline and she was not having it, right? Oh, let me turn the sounds on. Hold on. They wouldn't go on the trampoline because of the ladybug. This is again kids, right? That's a 6-year-old who's afraid of anything that walks. This is ready. It gets better.
Over there might be other ladybugs.
It gets so good.
All over the place, right?
Watch this.
Ladybug? Are you now scared of ladybugs because Annabelle's scared of ladybugs?
I can't make that up. I can't make that up. Let's watch that part again. Literally can't make that up. Probably one of my favorite videos I've ever gotten of my kids. And it's of my 4-year-old just eating it. Just completely eating shit. Like, it's so perfect. She's just standing there, and she's just gone. And I literally went, all right, guys, it is time to go inside then. Like, that was fun, but let's not die. Like, we're gonna be done today. Like, that was it. Yeah, it was probably one of the, that's a highlight moment. For sure. It was a sign, right? There's your sign. 100%. On new turn. There's your sign to go back home. That's right. Alright. UI manager. No, game turn manager. Initialize new turn. My kid hurt stuff? No, she was fine. If she got hurt, I wouldn't have been funny. But she was still just standing there, not putting her weight anywhere in the... She was standing in the middle of the milk crate and just completely ate it. It looked like somebody pulled it out from under her. Like, literally just like a full, like, rip. And, like... she's just all of a sudden not there anymore. And I looked down and went, why are you on the ground? Like, so confused by that. All right, find object, go type, turn visualization manager, dot init new turn. I played Ladybug? I would too. I would. And then I went in and got the Ladybug out, and then they were completely fine, and we went inside and jumped. Like, I was literally like, they're screaming for me, and I'm inside, right? And so, like, we're literally not even 10 feet away from the trampoline, right? Screaming, Daddy! There's a bug! Get it with a leaf. There's a bug! What kind of bug? Ladybug! Why don't you want to touch it? Because it's a ladybug! Is it going to bite you? No. I don't like them. Like, okay. Alright, that kid. It was so funny. And that is partially why kids are great and also why they're not. Because they're literally walking disasters. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Ah. It's working. I do notice an issue, though. There's an issue with it. The issue with it is, I think this needs to not be there. I think this wait timer for the fade out needs to exist as a delay on this. Little sis when she was 8 was dealing with bugs from me. Opposite. Hey, or complete opposite. That happens, man. Next month's task better be to remove the gray. No, we're keeping the gray on the Kickstarter. The Kickstarter's gonna have gray. Also, let me check. Let me check Fiverr. We had a guy make us a logo because I can't draw. I don't have money for an artist right now. Is it due? It should be due today? No, it's due tomorrow. Dang it, why did I buy the premium package? 4 days is too long, man. I want to see it. Some big flying bugs over here. We have cicadas. We have, cicadas are not big. But we have, oh, I don't even know. We have wasps and hornets and bees. Lots of bees. We have lots of bees over here. Cicadas are just annoying. They don't hurt you. But the kids hate them. And it's funny watching them run from them. Butterflies, they run from butterflies too. Children are so weird. They don't even like little, if they see a little ant outside, they will walk around, they'll like, oh, stink bugs. Yeah, we get stink bugs too. We don't get them inside the house, thankfully. There are some places that people get them inside their house. We do not get them inside our house, but they just hang out on the wall of the house, hanging, just being bros. But stink bugs are nasty, man. Just don't ever kill them, and you're fine. Scoop them up and drop them outside. My parents' house used to get them, and you literally just have to scoop them up on like a piece of paper, and hopefully they don't fly away from you as you carry them outside. If they fly away from you, then you have to like chase them. Although we do have red lantern flies. Is that what they're called? Yeah. Red lantern flies are the bane of the world. They were brought over to the East Coast from somewhere, and they literally eat wine plants. They eat grape leaves and grape seeds, and like they eat all the stuff that creates wine. Ah, copy paper under is a good idea too. That's a good one too. Yeah. But red lantern flies? There was a thing that was sent by the governor of the entire state that I live in, that it's completely fine to kill them. So people, because they're dumb. And they literally just eat bark on trees, and they eat wine plants. And you know, God forbid that the United States loses a little bit of wine production, right? God forbid. So But they are dumb. Literally, if you like go toward them, they fly off, and they're not looking where they fly, and they can't change direction, so they just fly straight and straight into things. Like, they're dumb. Right? So, like, I've had my fair share of crushing them with shoes. I've crushed hundreds of them with shoes. At one point, we put sticky tack on all of our trees on the bark, like on the side of the tree, so they would stick to that and die. Barbaric, but useful. We don't see many of them anymore, but they exist every once in a while. But they only live for like a month or whatever. But they eat trees. They just eat stuff that you don't want them to eat. Weird animals, man. Weird freaking bugs, and they have like this weird red thing on their back. They look poisonous, and they're just stupid. Okay, I think that might look better. Let's go back to the 1 second delay is gonna be too long now. Let's bring this down to like a 1.5 second. Let's bring this down to like 0.6. Like dodo birds literally died because how dumb they were. Yeah, sounds about right. Oh, I meant to do something else. Oh, now that is ugly. Okay. Okay, we're gonna increase the scale size to 1.5. And then we're going to, at the very end of this, turn rect gets thrown there. Right? So it should work. It should just work. Oh, I never played the sequence. S.play. Play. How is it playing still then? Does it just never end? That's weird. I like that. That looks fine. No problems there. And I can't click anything at that moment. I like that. It needs to slide up a little slower, for sure. A little blip in. I've never seen a dodo bird. I like that. No, that's weird too. Oh, I don't change the scale back. Turn rect dot local scale equals vector 3.1. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. This needs to initialize first. We need to have a thing that exists in the turn manager. It's another one of these wait whiles. Right? We'll do turn visualization visualizer occurring. False. Right? When we call that in a new turn, clear everything here. Update power display, turn number plus yield, return new wait while. Wow, that's true. This is probably one of the best parts of a coroutine that I've ever seen, that I've ever used. Like, I love it. Like, oh, I can turn a thing on, and then I can choose to not have the rest of the coroutine activate until it literally freezes it in place. I'm cool with it. Are you solo on this? Yes, currently. Currently, yes. Isn't that better to cache the final object? Yeah, but it only gets called 6 times. Is it that big of a deal? What's up, Winter? How you doing, bud? The only issue is that even though I'm caching it, it's gonna, like, I don't know, it's never gonna get deleted anyway. Like, I guess I could. I mean, it's not that. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but yeah, I could do that in start. I would have to do it in awake, actually. Do like a. a TVM. All it does. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's that much of a difference. We're not really getting. It's not going to be like the biggest impact. It's not like it's running 800 times. It's running 6 times. Right. Let's see. A lot of variables you could cache everywhere. I just ignore most of it because at the end of the day, unless it's performance, problems with performance, why fix it? Exactly. Yeah, I don't. There's a lot of things that I should cache, and I just don't care for it. I guess it's not breaking the game. A lot of things that I don't need to cache ahead of time, like there's I don't know. I see it as like a, is it worth me setting that up? Am I ever going to need to really use that? And if the answer is no, then I don't do it. And if the answer is yes, I probably still don't do it because that's me. Hey, thanks, still series. I don't need to update it right now. On get component and find XX is expensive and will cause performance issues. I hope not for a card game. If it's that expensive for a card game, then we should work on looking into a new engine, right? Because I use get component everywhere. Appreciate your concern, though, buddy. Your feedback is well appreciated. Okay, so at the very end of this callback, we turn off game turn manager, turn visualization occurring equals false. Okay, so then we are now waiting for that to go false. This goes true right before this initialization turn. Nice. So true here, it won't go through this coroutine until this is done. Which honestly, yeah, that looks fine. Game inspired by another card game is doing a thing. Inscription, Slay the Spire. It is not a deck builder. The deck builder in the way that you have a deck builder ahead, you build your decks ahead of time in the collection screen. It's inspired by games like Marvel Snap, by games like Magic the Gathering in a way. There's a game called Hex Shards of Fate that existed for a while. It was basically Hex Shards of Fate was Magic plus a hero character that you could use spells and abilities from as well, right? But yeah, no, this is a huge collection of cards that exist in the game already, and it's build a deck, play against AI or people. Card art looks sick, love the style. Thanks. Happy you like it. I think the card art looks great. Any variable you use more than once can be cached, even things like local variables like transform position. Oh yeah. For sure. Is it worth it? Nah. Let's see how this looks. Love that. Love that. That pause is so key. End turn. Flip cards. Turn 2. Fade out. Draw cards. Mystery chest. Yuck. Okay. Not always global? Right. No, if something gets called a bunch of times, anything that's used a bunch of times in one function, I'll fix that for sure. All right, so let's add in Hans Bean Farmer. Shovels 5 magic beans. He's the newest card in the game. Let's put him here. Let's see if we can draw any beans. Right, because now there's 5 beans have been drawn or have been put in the deck. Used to going insane with optimizations at work. Yeah, I could feel that. All right, so the magic beans. If you've played Hans Bean Farmer, give him +1 attack for every magic bean you've played. Right? Magic bean you've played. So the bean can be dead. That said Kickstarter earlier? Yeah, we're gonna get funding for the game through Kickstarter. Or attempt to get funding for the game through Kickstarter. And that way what we can do, because the game's free to play, so we can give people a cosmetic variant of cards. We can give people in-game credits to spend. We can give people... There's a lot of things that we can do. So because the game is free to play, we still want people to be able to have that ability to customize his cards, because we can literally run through and make Hans Bean Farmer. Is that just for artists and stuff? Yeah, artists, music. Would like to pay you a decent salary for music. You have a Discord for it? Yes. There's not a Discord for World of Grimm specifically, but there's a Discord for this channel, and it's right here. And then I put all new cards for World of Grimm right here. Every time I make a card, it gets added. I need to make a World of Grimm Discord, but it's hard for me to like. No worries. I was just curious what the funding was for specifically. Yeah, the funding was for, well, to keep me afloat, to pay for art, pay for network programming, pay for you, like, right? And then hopefully we'll do a round of funding after we get like the card art finalized, and some of the background work and stuff like that, where it looks pretty. Then we will go in and try to grab a publisher too. And obviously for all the chatters to keep them entertained during the development of the game. Yeah, for sure. It's literally just so that I can talk to you guys and nothing else. Alright, so let's Magic Bean, and then we're going to literally drop our deck. Right, so we're going to Magic Bean, which will increase Hans by 1 attack, right? The Forest game is stunning. Ooh, Sons of the Forest, really? So Little Match Girl discards your entire hand and draws 3 cards. Well, we have 5 beans that we need to find in our deck. So we put her left side, and we drop our entire hand. Draw new cards. Got a bean out of it. We win. Frog King buffed everybody. +1 attack power for all 1 mana cards. So that's good. Good for us. We still have cards that how are we looking? Are we gonna get the rest of the beans? Where's our deck? Oh no. We're not gonna get any more beans? Bummer. That's just a bad draw is what that is. Alright. We'll put the bean here. And we'll put Earl King on this side too. So now he's gotten... So Golden Princess is out. Okay. Put Iron Hans on the right side. Yeah. Ooh. That's not good for us. 10 cost Shoemaker... 10 attack Shoemaker is not good for us. Okay. Can we win this game? We already have 2 locations, right? So we can either buckle down and hope they don't have a giant. If they have a giant, we're going to lose, right? We don't really have anything. We have no cards to play here. Golden Princess is raw power. Rat King is just raw power. We can't play both. So our best bet is literally either to spread here with 1 and 3, or try to go 8 here and win this one. I think we might go 8 here, because Cloud Kingdom doubles the attack power, right? So I think we might be able to win that. We can play the Beggar Woman over here. Did we win? Yeah, we won. Oh, Singing Bones. Okay, we're good. We're good. We ended up winning because we won 2 locations, not because of the 20. Worked out for us. And then we should have gotten XP. Nice. Okay. Good stuff. The Hans Bean Farmer is working great. Alright guys, that's the end of the stream. Thanks so much for hanging out today. Much appreciated. Tomorrow is another stream of this, and then Sunday is our day off. We're looking at taking a Crashcation soon. A Crashcation is a crash vacation from game dev for 1 full week, and I play games on stream instead. And I don't know when that's going to be, but it's supposed to be like a reset for my brain, so I can get back with fresh eyes on everything. So details on that to come. Don't exactly know when that's going to happen. Grumpy Game Dev, thanks again for that raid today. Let's go raid somebody. Let's see who's live on the internet. And if you're not already hanging out in Discord, definitely come hang out in Discord. Let's see here. I am not logged in as me for some reason. It's weird. Let's see. I'm logged in as me now. Okay, so let's go over to... Let's go over to Incarnate. Incarnate is making a beautiful game called Project Demi. It is a Zelda-inspired, Zelda Breath or Wind Waker-inspired game, and it's really freaking cool looking. His art style is great. There's a raid message. Let's drop it in there, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a wonderful Friday. Peace out. Catch you later.